So now I'll show some more details about this cat. It came with this info card, blank card, a comb in a little bag, so if you want to comb the fur, you can. And then, of course, the charging cord. There was hardly any loose fur, really none to speak of. In comparison to the Chongker Percy cat, you can see it's long hair, and so there was more loose hair at the beginning, and so I used a lint roller multiple times on this one, and then it didn't have any more trouble with loose hair fall. But you can see the hair is rather long on this one, and I did a review video about this one already. I'll link that in the description if you want to check it out if you haven't already. But you can see this one has very short hair, so all I did was go over it with a lint brush once. The fur on this one feels softer to the touch than the Percy one. The Percy one is soft, but it just feels a little more, I don't know what the word would be, it'd be a little more like nylon, whereas this one feels like the equivalent of, not quite as soft as rabbit fur, but somewhere in between like guinea pig fur and rabbit fur. You can see it's very short and dense. The total length of this one, from just the body to the nose, is 15 inches, and then the tail is about 10.5 inches. So then from the tip of the tail to the nose, it's almost 26 inches. And it weighs about 2 pounds and almost 10 ounces. I'll show some clips of me holding it just so you can see the size comparison when someone is holding it. Yeah, good cats. And this one moves, whereas the Chongker Percy doesn't move but meows and purrs, so that's another difference. This one has more detailed eyes, and this one has more of toy cat eyes, but they're both very cute and very soft and cuddly. So I like them both, and they both have the pouch in the tummy. So here's what the inside looks like. It has the button here that you hold for 5 seconds to name the cat, and this says no cat voice in mute mode. I'll show you the different modes. So it has on, mute, and off. And then there's the charging port, the charging cord that plug in there. And when the battery needs to be charged, then the cat sighs. And it has soft silicone paws, very cute. And so does the Chongker Percy. That's one of their trademarks, I think, is the soft silicone paws. And again, everything's very soft and plush. It feels like a stuffed animal, not like a robot. So now I'll turn it on. First I'll do all the way on and then I'll show you mute. Okay, so it took off moving. So the head moves, so you can see. And the tail. And it's supposed to blink its eyes, but mine doesn't, and it never has ever since I first got it. But on the website and the ads, they show the eyes blinking. But like I said, mine never did. I messaged them, you can see the mouth moves. I messaged them on Instagram, but and then they asked for a video. And so I sent it, and then I never heard back anymore about it. I'm sure if I had messaged again, they would have responded. I know they're a small company. There aren't a lot of people on staff, so I would have just needed to follow up and message again. But I didn't bother because I ordered this from direct from their company, so it shipped from China. So I didn't really want to have to do a return. I got it on sale, and then there was a coupon as well. But they're supposed to blink, so just so you do know that they are supposed to blink. And the ears are supposed to move, as you can see. The ears move just subtly. It's not a large movement. The neck moves. The mouth moves. He has a plastic nose and whiskers. And the eyes are very pretty, very cute. And it has 3 touch points: the top of the head, and the neck, and the back. And you can hear purrs and meows. And it doesn't hurt if it bites you. Oh wait, it does have teeth. They're just hidden. They're soft silicone teeth, so they won't hurt you. Okay, so it does have teeth. Does it have top teeth? I don't see any on the top. Such a good cat, holding your mouth open so we can look at your teeth. Yeah, so that's the first time I noticed that, even though I've had this for a little while now. I didn't notice. Good cat. Yeah, you didn't bite me. You can close your mouth now. I guess now, well, you can close your mouth. Okay, now she did. And you can see that the tail moves around quite a bit. And then on the back, if you hold your hand on the back, then the cat purrs constantly and also has a heartbeat constantly at the same time. Sorry for the camera angle. I wanted to be sure that it would pick up the sound of the purr and the heartbeat. And the heartbeat you can actually feel too, so that's very calming and relaxing to feel the heartbeat. You can feel it on the back, but even more so on the belly, which can be comforting if you have this, like have it on your chest or in your lap. So that's a peaceful and relaxing feature. And the legs are soft. There's nothing stiff in them. They're just very soft and cuddly. Like I mentioned, it feels like a stuffed animal rather than a robot. Very soft and cuddly. Okay, so now let's do the naming.
Just give me a name.
Tiger. Tiger.
Please say again.
Tiger.
Just give me a name.
Tiger.
Please say again.
Tiger.
Name successful.
Okay, that was pretty easy. So now it's supposed to respond to its name. Tiger. And he does, or she does, I haven't decided, boy or a girl. You can see that's one of the head movements it has where it kind of nods its head slowly. Hi, Tiger. And there are a few voice responses. Tiger. Thank you. Love you. You so cute. Tiger. Good night. So there are just a few voice responses there. You can hear there are a few different meows. And sometimes it'll make a random sound, like it has the main meows that it does that you're hearing. But then I've had it do like a little groan or a sigh. So there are a few variations that show up randomly. And also, if you just leave the cat without touching or talking to it, it will ask for attention after 10 minutes and then again after 30 minutes. And if you still don't respond to it, then it will go into sleep mode, and then you can reactivate it just by touching it. And so I'll show you what it looks like when it asks for attention. And now to show you the mute mode. So just click that to the middle, mute. So as you can see, it still moves around. Oh, that was this one meowing. But when this is on mute, it doesn't meow, but it still moves, as you can see. That was Percy again. And then also it purrs. And also it purrs on mute, which is nice. So if you don't want any meowing, then you can just have it move around and purr. And then also the heartbeat. So that's what mute mode is like. Even on mute, it'll respond to its name with a meow, but it doesn't meow otherwise. Tiger. But then when you're petting it, it doesn't meow on mute. And here are what the tags look like. I still haven't clipped them off yet, even though I've had it for a little while. Made in China, fabric filling 100% polyester fiber, eyes and nose, Roizem plastic rubber, do not machine wash. I just wipe it off with a water wipe, wet wipe. And that just has the manufacturer information, certifications, ages 3+, and then a cute little paw tag, just a little more information, and also in Chinese. And I forgot to mention you can adjust the volume to 3 levels with this one. You just press this, and then that's quiet, then louder, then loudest. I like it on the medium, so it's low. The other one's still making noise over there. And then, so that's medium. It kind of seems like they're talking to each other. I don't think that would be possible though. Come here, Percy. You're just really talkative, huh? And you can see the Percy one is on its side and has a soft floppy tail. There's no robotics in it, so you don't have to be careful with it. And then this one is laying facing forward and has robotics in the tail, so I would imagine that you need to be kind of careful so that you don't break it, because it does have, you can feel the robotics in there, but it's well padded. But I would just assume to be careful. They're quite a cute pair. Tiger. Percy. They both respond to names. They're good cats. Oh, you liked that? You responded to that. You're a good cat? Good cats. I did not know they responded to that. That wasn't in the list of phrases they respond to. I'll try it again. Good cats. Good cats. Good cats. Well, this one responds to good cats. So one thing I've noticed with the different robotic cats that I've had so far, sometimes there's more that they do or respond to than what's mentioned in the ads or the manuals. Like this one responding to good cats. So I guess it's kind of like, in that way, realistic to adopting a cat or a pet. You never know exactly for sure what you're going to get. There are all sorts of variations. So I hope this review was helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them if I can. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!